I'm Kevin Jones. I'm the nutritionist here at Tuls Dairies at Rock Prairie specifically. I work with TJ and Todd to feed their herd. I've been involved in the dairy industry for almost 40 years and been doing nutrition work for over 20 years. My main role here is to take the feedstuffs that are grown locally, the corn silage, the alfalfa, the soybeans, the corn, and put together healthy rations to maximize the performance of these dairy cows. The kind of the balancing the ration part starts with taking all of the different feedstuffs. We feed what we call a TMR. It's called a total mixed ration. All the feed is put together in a big wagon with augers in it and mixed together. So in order to really fine tune, we have to tear that apart and look at the corn silage by itself, the alfalfa hay by itself, the corn, all the corn gluten, all of the different products that we bring in. So basically you have 5 or 6, maybe up to 8 different products that you're feeding the cows, and we send them to the lab and analyze them for protein and starch and minerals, and then we add in the minerals that we find are deficient in the forages and the grains that we're feeding, so that the cow has an extremely balanced diet, and she's not short on zinc or copper. We're talking about parts per million here in our analysis. It's not just the labs have become very sophisticated. We can look at almost any nutrient. We can even, we even look at mycotoxins in the feed, and try not to feed any of that stuff to our cows because of the health aspects of it. So it's gotten to be very, very technical. The labs are a big part of what we do. We do this on a every other week basis. It's not just once a year, and we're constantly changing, making changes by what not only we see coming out of the labs, but what the cows tell us. Are they gaining weight? Are they losing weight? Is the milk production where we want it to be? The fat and the protein content of the milk, we make adjustments to increase that if it's too low. But the biggest issue is the biggest part of it is keeping these cows healthy, because a healthy cow is going to be a high performing cow. Another aspect of the dairy nutrition is making sure that the cows are utilizing the feed as efficiently as possible. In other words, we're trying to produce as many pounds of milk per pound of feed as possible. That has ramifications on the manure management end of it, in that we don't have excess nutrients that aren't needed for crop production. So we analyze the manure, work with the farmers, try to be good stewards of the land, and work with the nutrient management people to make sure that the end product of feeding cows, other than milk, the end product is manure, and that we're using that as efficiently as possible to maximize the production of crops that will come back to the dairy. So it's a circle. It's the farmer brings the feed to us, we feed it to the cows, we take manure back to him for fertilizer, and it starts all over again.